So Angel Reese is hooping. And I mean absolutely hooping right now in Unrivaled. Like, she came out yesterday in a game against a not great Phantom team, but especially early, cooked them. Like, they could not live with Angel Reese to start this game. And it is one of those things where it's like, okay, now you're starting to see that improvement being made. The layups, when she is getting better. And a lot of people are talking about how her finishing's improving. Her finishing over people is not improving. Like, she shot what on the game? 8 of 16? But if you're watching the little things, what she is now doing is she has improved on, her footwork has improved on sealing. So she's now getting to the stage where she is catching the ball in positions where all she has to do is just turn to the basket and score. Like, she is now catching the ball with people on her back. And again, with people on her back, it's a lot easier to score rather than trying to finish it over people. She has, like, her layup positioning. She still releases it from a different spot, but she's using her body to block off the shot blockers quite a lot. And, like, that's one of the big things that that's going to help her coming into the WNBA season. And again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with her and Cardoso, because the amount that Angel Reese is benefiting from space. Like, she is 100% benefiting from the extra space that's being gotten by shooters around her, the extra space in the court. And for people saying, oh, that's just because if it's Unrivaled, it's like, no, like every other team in the WNBA, like, there are players that you could surround her with that she would be able to get that space. Like, she had another 23-point double-double, 23.14 rebound game. And that is impressive. Regardless of what anyone says, that is extremely, extremely impressive. Chelsea Gray can score. She's doing her. She's getting shots up because this team without Kat Copper really doesn't have another shot creator. But seeing Lexi Hull having a game was big. Seeing Lexi Hull having a big game was great to see, because Lexi Hull had been struggling a little bit in Unrivaled. And then on the other end, Katie Lou Samuelson hooped. Like, I'm not going to lie, Katie Lou Samuelson has been outplaying Satu Sabli. Like, Satu on one foul. Like, they're actually playing Katie Lou over Satu. And Satu, to be fair, the Phantom are a joke of a team in this league. Like, I'm not going to question Tash Cloud, Katie Lou Samuelson, or Brittany Griner. But Sabrina, the two Oregon girls, like, them two should not be anywhere near. Like, anywhere near. They're both probably two of the higher paid players in the league, and they're struggling so badly due to effort, which is something that should not be an issue. There should absolutely not be an issue in a league like Unrivaled, where you're getting paid more than you're getting paid in the WNBA. But the big thing is if you just watched what Angel Reese did in the first quarter, and that was one of, I will say, the better first quarters that I'd seen. Like, this are the clips of her in this one game. So Angel Reese is coming down, pushing the floor, hitting Lexi Hull on a pass, and you're like, okay. And that's the thing where it's like, people, do you realize it's 3-on-3 basketball? Like, no, if anyone going to say Angel Reese is a top, because she's been a top 10 player in Unrivaled, anyone saying there's only 2 top 10 players, Caitlin Clark and AJ Wilson, aren't playing Unrivaled, so therefore she's a top 10 player. She's going to be a top 10 player next season. I don't know. And I think that's gassing it. But to say that there are parts of Angel Reese's game that she is working on, like, her handle's always kind of been there, but like the patience there, and like, that's a bit of a better finish. She used her left hand to finish over Satu. It does help that Satu, that's just a horrific defense, good pass. But like, she's there taking Satu on the perimeter, and I like that scoop layup. Like, I don't mind the scoop layups in those situations. It was just she would go for them a little bit often. Like, this was a serious game. Like, because she's got Brittany Griner on her, she's pushing the floor. She's able to run. She's hitting trailers. So she's using her advantage, which is her speed at the center position, which I actually think is Angel Reese's best thing. best position. Is I think when she plays the power forward, and she went 1 of 4 from 3, but she at least shot with confidence. Kind of like that. I love how, but the one thing I would say is this one move only works if players do not respect you as a shooter. This is someone like you shot a step back jumper at Satu's face. That is a sidestep jumper thingy. Like that's all I can say. But, and like that's a cherry pick. So, still though, 23 points, 14 rebounds, especially early on in the game. I thought late in the game she struggled a little bit. Did an okay job guarding Brittany Griner, but struggled a little bit as well. And she did get away with ramming over Katie Lou Samuelson, but she's been playing really well. And I think that denying that is just denying what you're watching. Like, if you're talking about who the best players on Unrivaled have been, Nafise Collier has been the best player. Like, she has been one of the best players on Unrivaled without question. And honestly, if I'm a Chicago Sky fan, I'm excited coming into the season because Ariel Atkins is the perfect player to have around her. Like, you've got to surround these two with shooters. And if you're a Sky fan, you got to be excited because one of two things are going to happen. It is, you're either going to have Angel Reese and Cardoso work out really well and the team is going to be in a good spot, or if it doesn't work out, that's fine. It's not like anyone considers either of Reese or Cardoso a not elite asset, and then you go and trade the other one for either probably a lottery pick in 2026, or you get like for Cardoso, you will get a lottery pick and an extra pick probably. Like, that's the level Cardoso's at, and that's only if it doesn't work out. If things do work out, great. Genuinely, if things do work out, and it's like the Sky are still as a team not going to be competing for a title, but if the Sky don't make the playoffs, like, I just think that would be a shock. I think that would be an absolute shock if that team does not at least go and make a playoff run, just because of the level that the Sky are at. And the fact, like, and again, I want to stand by this. This was unbelievably perfect defense from Katie Lou Simonson. Angel Reese, like, barged at her before this. Misses the layup and then goes and stares Katie Lou down. And I like that, though. I like that. Like, Angel Reese is the sorest winner. I genuinely think she is the single sorest winner in basketball. And as long as you win, that's fine. And as long as you are simultaneously cool with winning, and you're cool with if you're cool with people loving you when you win, and then when you lose, like, people are going to be hating, that's fine with the way her attitude is towards winning and the celebrations and everything. And it's like, you can be that sore winner, but at the same time, like, that does bring on people wanting you to lose. Just like a prime when McGregor was in his prime. Obviously, every single person in the world wants him to lose right now, but when he was in his prime. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.